Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see, I have no makeup on. I just did some skincare. I'm trying to let my skin breathe a little bit. So today is not about the makeup. Today is going to be a really quick haul from a website called Shop Miss A. So if you haven't heard of Shop Miss A before, it's a website where they sell super inexpensive makeup and tools, brushes, sponges, stuff like that. A lot of it is $1. I know their dollar lashes are really big. I didn't get any lashes, but I got a couple other things. So I'm gonna go ahead and review those for you guys so that you can see a little bit of what Shop Miss A has to offer. So without further ado, let's get started. So first, I bought this giant bag of randomly shaped sponges. So I am a freelance makeup artist, so I do use a lot of sponges that are not reusable, sponges that I can just use on somebody and then throw them away afterwards. So it has a bunch of just very randomly shaped sponges. So some of them are really soft, and then some of them are like this one. I feel like I can barely, it's really stiff. But I mean, I got these all for $1. So it says, okay, so it doesn't say how many are in here, but there's a lot, as you can see. Now next, I got these little cotton puffs, so I can use these while I'm doing somebody's makeup. So they're the ones that they have a little thing, and then you can put it on your end of your hand so that your hand is not touching their face if you need to get, really close for like fine lines and stuff like that. And then next we have some foundations and concealers. So as a freelance makeup artist, I am trying to expand the color range that I have. And so I have grabbed quite a bit that is in more medium to dark shades, just so that I can see, what they have and what the quality is like. So I got a couple of those. So first I got these two cream to powder foundations, and I think I could probably use these as foundations, or I could use them for contour shades. So and this is how it looks. So, oh, and it comes with a little puff. So I am just going to go ahead and dip into, what is this one? This is chestnut. So I have chestnut and I have cocoa. So I'm gonna go ahead and try out chestnut and see what cream to powder foundation really means. So that's what it looks like, and I'm just gonna swatch it here. So it's pretty thick. The consistency is pretty thick and kind of tacky. So it'll be interesting to see how it dries down, whether it is matte or not matte. Okay, so I went ahead and swatched both of the shades, and this is what they look like. So it dried down pretty matte. So I think this would be a good like full coverage option. All right, so next I got these two liquid concealers in the shade Amber and Natural Beige. And I'm gonna go ahead and swatch those as well. So they come in a little tube like this, and it has like a little skinny nozzle. So I'm just gonna go ahead and test that out on my hand. Okay, so I went ahead and swatched both of those, and here they are. So, let's see. They are a bit darker than they look like in the bottles, so I'm not sure if they oxidized or not, but here is how they look. So they're really creamy and they look pretty full coverage as well. So that'll be really good for needing your concealer to last all day. So I'm definitely going to be using those. All right, next I got one of these Dropper says Buildable Foundation. Buildable Satin Foundation in the shade. Okay, so it doesn't say a shade on it, so we're just gonna go for it. All right, so this is how our satin foundation looks. So it is not quite as full coverage as some of the other ones, but it is pretty dewy feeling on the skin, so that would be a good option for a more dewy look. Is going to be this Buildable Foundation. So next I have these two Pro Wear full coverage foundations in the shades Cappuccino and Amber, and these I believe have a little dropper too. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch those. And I like that with this dropper, it comes out pretty slow, so you're not afraid of it squirting out and it comes out too fast and you've got too much product and then you feel like you're wasting it. So I appreciate that. And all right, so I went ahead and swatched both of those. So over here we have Amber, and over here we have Cappuccino. And so here they are. And so I can already tell that they are drying down matte, and they're drying down pretty fast, which is kind of nice, but you do have to work with it pretty quickly. But other than that, they're pretty full coverage. You know, you can't really see the color of my veins underneath, so that's definitely nice. And it says long wear, so hopefully that means that it's gonna last all day. And the consistency seems like it definitely should. So yeah, that's the end of the foundations and concealers. All right, so next I have two sprays. So I have one that says primer spray and one that says setting spray. So for the primer spray, it says for smooth, even skin, absorbs oil and minimizes pores, long lasting and fragrance free. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna spray it on my hand. So it actually really doesn't have a fragrance, so that's kind of interesting because I feel like most sprays do have a fragrance nowadays, but that is kind of nice. I know some people have sensitive skin that don't react well to fragrances, so I think this one is probably a good idea. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it off. And then next we have the setting spray. It says locks in makeup, lightweight, matte finish, non-drying, and long-lasting. So I'm going to go ahead and spray that a little further down on my arm. So this one definitely has a fragrance. It's kind of rosy-ish. Maybe like they were going for a rose fragrance. It did dry pretty quickly, so that's kind of nice for a setting spray. So yeah. So lastly, I bought 3 different primers. So we have No Pore, we have Aqua, and Clean Slate. So I'm gonna try the Clean Slate one first. It says lightweight, melts right into your skin, leaving it silky smooth while extending makeup wear. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of test it out on my hand. And I'm not gonna lie, the bottle feels a little empty, but that's just how it goes. So you probably can't see it, but it's over here on my hand and it's pretty thick, but it doesn't feel jelly like silicone based primers. I don't think it's no. So it says beeswax, water, and a bunch of other stuff that I can't say. So it feels pretty nice on the skin. It's a little bit tacky, but not super tacky. So next I'm going to try the Aqua Hydrating Face Primer. And this one is water-based as well. So this one, you can definitely tell is a water-based primer. It literally like turned to water on my hand. So I think that'll be interesting to see whether it actually absorbs into the skin or whether it just kind of sits like droplets on top of the skin. Ooh, so this one has a smell. And it smells pretty good. It's like fresh, kind of. So that was our Aqua Primer, and lastly is our No Pore Face Primer, and it says silicone-based primer that minimizes the appearance of pores, mattifies the skin, and creates a smooth canvas. And this one, so obviously it said silicone, so it is silicone-based, and whoa. Okay, so the second that I put it on, it looks like petroleum jelly. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so it's really thick. I'm trying to think of what it reminds me of. I don't know if any of you have tried the clear Smashbox primer. It definitely feels like that. It's a really thick, jelly silicone base. I think this would definitely, like, it already looks like it's filling in my wrinkles on my hand. So I think this probably would fill in your pores if that's what you want it to do. Then it would probably minimize the look of your pores. And it feels pretty good on the skin. I am just personally too oily to wear something like that. But if you're not super oily, then I think this would be a really good option. And if you are super oily, then probably one of these two. The quality seems pretty good on most of them, so I'll have to, put them to use and see what I think after that. But so far, I'm definitely impressed. So if you are interested in their website, I'll go ahead and link the Shop Miss A website down below. And I hope that you enjoyed this video, and please let me know if you used any of these products, if you already shop at Shop Miss A, what you buy from them, all the steals that you get, because I'd definitely be interested in trying some more things there. And other than that, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.